Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kiran. So recently I completed a 6 months challenge of meditating 2 hours every day. And in this video, I'm sharing some of the experiences I had and the lessons I learned. So I started tracking my meditation hours on 28th December of last year. At that time, I was feeling depressed with everything going on in the world, and committing to 2 hours of meditation practice, it felt like a ray of hope. And looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made because since then, my life has grown and changed by leaps and bounds. Like, I don't even remember the person I was back in December. And looking up front, 2 hours can feel daunting, and in some ways it is. But really, if you break down the meditation practice 1 hour in the morning, one in the evening, it's not that bad. And of course, there were days in past 6 months when I got sick or I was super tired and on those situations, I skipped my meditation practice and caught up with it the following day. But it was the commitment to show up daily, at least in my personal experience, that really helped me jump over that abyss of emptiness and nothingness and also desperation. Now, the first shift I noticed right off the bat that in the past 6 months, my discipline has improved exponentially. Because when you're giving 2 hours of your time to something every day, you become mindful of where you are spending your time. Like, I got really present to things that drain my energy and things that just take up a lot of time. And in the process, I learned one of the most important virtues, which is conservation of energy. As in, every single day, I would ask myself, am I conserving my energy or am I wasting on things that don't even really matter? Like, imagine having an argument with someone that is not going to get your point of view. Is it even worth arguing with them? And so, this is my continuous practice of learning, honing how to conserve my energy so I can really work the best and do my very best with the energy that I have every single day. The other shift I noticed was that I felt that time was speeding up. Like, when we think of, say, June last month, and, a part of our brain knows that, okay, there were 30 days, I did X, Y, and Z. Now, when I think of the month June, I feel that was thousands of lifetimes ago, which is part of the reason why I said that, I felt time was speeding up. And part of the reason is that I was evolving at such a fast pace that every few days felt like I had lived a number of lifetimes. Now, another blessing of this meditation challenge was that I felt that my intuition became a lot more enhanced in past 6 months. And part of the reason is that, we hear that intuitive voice when we have a quiet mind. Like, a lot of times people ask me, Kiran, how do I develop my intuition? Well, meditation is one of the best tools to do that. Because when day in and day out you're committing to self awareness, which is what meditation enables, it's like you can't miss what your intuitive voice, what your heart is telling you. Now, one of the most profound shifts that I noticed through my everyday meditation practice was that it helped me in heal my negative emotions, especially anger. And part of the negative emotions is, yes, it's knee-jerk reaction, yes, it's instinctual emotion, but how did they appear in the first place? And this was something I really wanted to understand, and thankfully, I finally got a handle around it last month. And I actually made a video on this topic, and I'll put a link to that video in the description below. So if you would like to check it out, so make sure to watch that video. Because the thing with negative emotions is that when you are triggered, when you are in that heightened state of emotion, can you recognize who you are? As an example, a few days back, I got really angry. Like, I was really pissed at something. I went to my room, I started doing my work, and as I'm doing my work, I start to pay attention to the thoughts in my head. And I noticed that these thoughts are not my thoughts, as in, I don't think this way. And being able to discern that was like a complete game changer for me. Now, a sweet blessing of this 6 months challenge was that I felt many times that my higher self, God, universe, however you want to name it, was watching over me. Like twice in the past 6 months, I got really sick, and both times I was led to information, I was led to things that helped me heal naturally, and both times I didn't have to take any antibiotics. And in a way, I really felt safe and protected. Another thing I continue to learn and practice is surrender. There were so many times in past 6 months when I felt totally stuck in situations. And at those times, I would say, God, here, I give it all to you. Now show me the path. And I feel having this direct communication, this direct connection to God is such a blessing, especially in today's world when so many things in our outside world feel like a complete unknown. Now, in the past 6 months, I was guided, like literally guided, to read many books on different topics, and all of them together helped me grow not only at a mental and a spiritual level, but also at an emotional and a physical level. And finally, one of the things that I'm really starting to understand and experience through my daily meditation practice is that healing is a journey. Back in the day when I had just started meditation practice, I used to think, oh, if I really meditate hard for 3 months, then I can heal this. Or if I really practice hard for 6 months, then I can heal that. Yes, those situations do happen, but for the most part, healing is non-verbal, it is non-linear, and it truly happens in divine right order and timing. So these days, I just keep showing up and trust that God will take care of the rest. I hope the suggestions in this video were helpful. As always, please only take what resonates, discard the rest. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you in the next video.